This week we're cracking on with the van renovations. If you're new to the channel, we're Annalise and Jordan and we've been living full time and travelling in our van for a few years now with our little dog Lily. A few weeks ago we decided to rip out our van and reconvert it even better than before. And here's how it's been going.
We have a slight confession, don't like the ceiling.
Don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Just got to take a few millimeters. This is now, go on, show us.
I'm just going to sit here and play with my little screw. Right, let's get into the video. So we've just got to Roma World to pick up our brand new shower tray. Let's go inside. The guys at Roma World are seriously talented when it comes to building vans, but that's not all. They even make stainless steel shower trays. So this is one of the vans that's almost finished, and how nice is that? We've even got a roll door, which is what we're going to be putting in our van as well.
We're going checking out something real special in the other room.
Now what you're about to see is some serious craftsmanship and no screw holes.
Oh my God.
I've seen one of these.
We did.
That was Patagonia as well, I'm pretty sure.
In Scotland?
Yeah, that'll be this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
no
travels
way.
around like wherever they take it.
So we actually seen this when we was in Fort William and we didn't realise that it was these guys that built it. But this is like a mobile sewing unit for Patagonia. How cool is that?
It's insane.
So they do like all the clothing repairs and stuff.
I just love the door, me. The door's amazing. Wow. Whoa, look how thick that door is. That's insane.
So this is our shower tray. It is stainless steel and it has been, I think, powder coated to get the black look, and that just looks proper, doesn't it? Now, you have to leave down in the comments, I want like a beigey, concrete-y shower walls. Jordan wants black. It's just going to look like a dungeon. I think we need a nice contrast.
If you're wanting to grab yourself a stainless steel shower tray for your van, then check out the link down below. They don't just do black as well. They do like
stainless steel colour. Yeah. And they do them like custom, like over your wheel arches, and you can have it completely customised. But this one is well cool. I like the way it's not got like a big, what do you call them?
Yeah, like a big overhang.
Like dead slimline. It's
yeah,
lovely.
so you get like a maximum size of your shower tray when you're inside the shower. Yeah. Where some shower trays, they have like a really thick like rim around the edge.
Yeah, big that's the word, rim.
Thick rim. Oh my God. He's just said, oh, this is also for us as a gift.
That is amazing.
How amazing is that?
Look at that in there.
That is insane. No way. Oh.
That just looks amazing, doesn't it?
That is just...
That's amazing.
Like, come on, that is insane. That's wild. I could not be more happier with that shower tray. That is next level.
The customer service in there, guys, as well, top notch.
Honestly, the guys there are so good. Well, I'll tell you what, this build is going to be next level with this, isn't it? Get this on the Land Rover now.
Yes.
Yes, look at that. Bosh. Sick.
There you go. You all need one of them now.
Stamp of approval.
Right, let's go and see what Jordan's doing. Hey, what's this? You're meant to be working.
I'm just having my lunch break. I'm having a HUEL hot and savoury pot.
Oh, nice.
They're literally perfect for an on-the-go tasty meal. And you know what I'm like? I'd just go to the shop and get something unhealthy. But this is a full meal packed full of nutrients.
They've got 25 grams of protein per pot, no artificial colourings or flavours, only 400 calories and 26 different vitamins and minerals. Oh, and the plant-based.
This is the pasta bolognese meal and it's so tasty. They come in 6 different noodle and pasta flavours and only take 5 minutes to make.
We've also got the powdered meals and HUEL's daily greens to keep us going. Well, I may as well take my lunch as well, so I think I'm going to have the spaghetti carbonara.
These have been an absolute game changer for us. Now we're converting the van and we're away from home at the unit. We've not been prepping our meals, so having these with us are keeping us fuller throughout the day. So if you want to try HUEL for yourself, then check out the link down in the description below. And if you want to save yourself some money, then use our discount code.
We've run out of our poplar plywood, which is the lightweight ply that we're using to build everything in the van. So we've just drove all the way down to Leeds and we're going to a place called Latham's. This is where we got the first batch from, and we thought that we'd bought enough, but we've clearly not, so we have to get a little bit more. We've actually searched high and low for this same timber and we can't get it anywhere but here in Leeds, which is a bit of a nightmare because if you just need like the odd little piece, but hopefully we'll have enough this time. So if you are coming to get your wood from here, it's always best to ring them beforehand or email them just so they can get your order ready, and then you just have to go to the collection point with your order number and then they'll come and load it on for you. So ideally we wanted the whole shower to be done in this video. I don't think we're going to be able to get the shower panels in time. I think they're like on a 3 to 5 day delivery. This seems to be like the story of our life. But now we've come to pick up this timber, we'll be able to hopefully get all the doors made up. We've got the pull out section for our little cupboard. Just look how good it looks in the back though. It looks like it's actually coming together.
There's obviously a health and safety guy on site, so we have to wear a big bloody highlighter.
You look bloody lovely in that.
Do a highlighter. Come on, son. Get me wood. So
obviously this poplar plywood is a little bit more expensive than other wood, but it's very lightweight. So we've got 2 boards of 9mm, 3 boards of 4mm and 2 boards of 15mm, and it's £252.60. So if you are in the process of building a van, I would look for the lightweight timber options instead of just going for any old timber. Now we've got all the wood, let's get back to the workshop.
So I'm going to cut a piece of timber now just for the front of this cabinet, and Annalise is doing something pretty special with this, so I'll let her show you what she gets on with. So this is essentially the door, so I'm going to cut this down to the right measurements and then she can crack on with that. So hopefully this fits. I need a slight bit of a gap at the top here, so let's see.
So now Jordan has made my door for me, which is going to fit on this cupboard just like that. I get to do the inside, which is something special that Jordan was on about, and it is in this box. So in this build, we're going to be going a little bit fancy compared to our last build anyway. And we've treated ourselves to a pull-out storage. Originally, this was only going to be really, really skinny and like enough to just fit like spice jars and stuff in. But we've managed to get it to a good size, and wait till you see the size of the drawers. So that is like how wide the drawers are. So we're going to fit loads in that. That's just going to be amazing. But I've got my instructions and we're going to give it a go on building it. We might need to require assistance from Jordan, but let's see how we get on. So first on the instructions was getting the actual drawer unit built. All he had to do was line up the baskets with the bracket. Easy, right? Right, so that's the first bit done. Now see what the second bit is. Fix the slide in the cabinet. Make sure the AA centre distance is the same as data listed below. Oh Jesus. Now this is where I needed Jordan's help, because putting it on these runners was not easy. I think it was the fact there was nowhere to put the screwdriver in, so it was really fiddly. So I've just built this shelf, the pull-out unit thing. What is this? And we're not happy with it. It's just not the best quality. As you can see, it's very wobbly because it's bottom mounted. I just don't know. Like, there's nothing else we can really like do with it, and look how wobbly it is. And we're just worried if we put some weight in that, it's just gonna
bend. So you're gonna have a really, what you're gonna end up with is a gap here.
So we'll see if we can make it work, but I'm not 100% on it just yet.
So I've made this overhead cabinet and I'm gonna fit it up here, but Annalise has got this little square edge, so she's gonna hold it straight so that when I match it up, it lines up straight, and then I can fix it in. Right. That's about it, isn't it?
Once it was levelled up, Jordan screwed the top parts into the ceiling.
Right, we're ready. Push in.
Next, we added a batten to the back of the unit to secure the base to the wall.
So basically how I've made it is like in the previous video. It's making a frame, and then you add your base to the bottom and push it to the wall, fix it up into the ceiling, fix it up into the back edge here, and that's it done. Not much messing around.
So we've left this bit on the end with a nice curve on as an open shelf. So we'll be putting like a board here, and then we might put like a nice dangly plant or something there, but I just thought it'd be like a nice feature to have the open shelf, just like the ones on this side. And then we've got an open edge on either side of the overhead, which is above the L-shaped seating, but we've kept these squared because I think if we had them like curved, it'd look a bit weird because they're going directly onto another wall. And we're also going to put like a nice gold bar across them to keep it all like nice.
It's nice, that.
I don't know where I was going with that then. So for the shower room, we're still waiting for a few things. So we're waiting for our inset to arrive. Insert, whatever you want to call it. And the actual panels for the walls before we can do anything else. We have got a roll door to put on, which is going to be amazing. And then we have our Roma shower tray, which is just the best thing I think we've got for the van so far. but that is kind of at a bit of a standstill because we're waiting and we can't do one thing without putting the other things in, so that's just going to have to wait. So I think on last week's video we mentioned that we might have to free Larry, so next week's video is going to be a little road trip and we'll be staying over in the roof tent. It'll just be really nice to have a little minute off the build and go out and explore, and the weather's meant to be amazing as well. And then by the time we get back, hopefully all our deliveries would have come and we'll be ready to literally just smash this out within like a week.
So we've just got our scribe piece for the end of the overhead cabinets, and we've got our 12mm poplar ply. We're just going to rip this down, put the scribe template on there, trace around it, cut it with a jigsaw, bob it in, screw it up, bish bash bosh. We're going to go around this with a jigsaw now, and then we should have a nice template to slot in to the side of our overhead units. Moment of truth. Do you reckon it'll go in?
Hopefully. Oh, amazing, look at that.
My life. That's bang on, isn't it?
Beautiful.
That is literally perfect. Did not expect that to be that good.
So when we had our old horrible stripy ceiling that we first put in, we ordered these. Now these are like tracks and diffusers for our LED strip lights that we were going to have running down the ceiling. Obviously now we've got the cladding, we've put spotlights there, but we had to pay to send them back like 15 quid, so we thought we may as well see if we can use them still. Oh my god. Okay, so this is it. This is the track. Show them up close.
It's really, really slim. I think it's only 10mm.
Yeah. So that's the track,
So
and
nice.
then that is like the diffuser. Is it focused? Yeah. That is the diffuser that'll go on top. So I'm pretty sure. What does this do? Kind of smoke it out?
Yeah, it gives it like a smoked effect. Do you reckon this has looked stupid, Lise?
If it was full length all the way down, I don't think it'd look stupid.
It would be full length.
Then I think it might look okay.
It's that edge, you see, I don't know if we've got an edge piece that clips on.
There is a bag full of stuff, so there might be.
Is there?
Yeah.
So there is edge clips there for the very end pieces. So that's going to look well better, isn't it?
We've also bought some new USB and USB-C charger plug things. Just these ones off Amazon. It's got an on-off switch here, and then 2 USB-Cs, 1 USB-A, and it's also got like a flap to put down. I think that's then we can hide the light. If if these light up on a night, it gets so annoying when all you can see is like blue flashing lights. So we can just flip that down and then turn it on and off there as well. So far we've got 2 of those. We're going to use the 240 like household plug sockets from the last build. They were just like the chrome silver. Oh, chrome silver though, it might clash with the gold that we're putting in. So Jordan's just making like the little scribe with the thin pieces of wood. I think that's the 4mm just off cut, and then we can cut it with the 12mm. We've just got to make them for each one of these, all the little inserts, and then the end one. Hello.
Hello.
And then these ones, so the ends on here and the middles. So we got to work to get it out of the way, because let's be honest, a scribing job is the worst job ever.
Chief fitterer. Will it fit? Will it fit?
Oh, it don't fit, sorry.
Yeah, it's about right for your brain, that.
What the hell?
Get it spun?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on.
I don't get it.
Like that.
Oh yeah, that would probably make more sense, wouldn't it?
Would you?
It's broke. Right, Jordan's took over. It's broke.
How is that broke? That is pure perfection.
Well, I couldn't do that, sorry.
Look at that.
Just got to do that end one.
Just the end one. Right, so I'm just scribing it. There's the last little bit now, but watch this. Ready? Yeah?
Oh,
Ah.
she's a good one. Look at that.
She is. She's just a few mil away. So we're pretty much nearly done. I've just got to take a few millimeters just off the edge here.
kilometres?
Yeah, just take that little few millimetres off and then I'm in. So I've took a good few millimetres off this. Bit like a kilometre, but a bit different. And I think that is us, isn't it? Look at that.
Pretty good.
Pretty good there, man.
Right, so I've set myself a challenge of scribing these edges because I thought, well, how hard can it be? Jordan can do it, so I can do it. So I've measured that from that, which is one little dot away from 11.5. So I've cut my cardboard. Jordan didn't use cardboard, but I'm not trusting myself with the actual wood because if I mess it up, I'm not being responsible. So I got my cardboard, started scribing and kept cutting little bits off each time until we got closer. This was actually quite fun, but I definitely couldn't do it as many times as Jordan has done it. I would lose my head. So I've just transferred my template onto there, onto the 4mm, and I'm going to use the jiggy, can't you see, on here. So let's give it a go. So I've got it in, I jiggied it, and I'm not happy with that little corner there, but we've marked it out.
It's ever so slight, look at mine. Yeah. My corner, ever so slight. But
when we put this now onto the 12mm, we've put them lines there so we can maybe extend it a tidgy bit. So this isn't the final one yet anyway. Come on, get out.
It's a good fit that though, smashing it.
My very first scribed piece. Right, let's test it. I might be a little bit thingy here, but I left it because there was a big gap. So we might just need to scribe it. Wait, which way do we go? Yeah. That way, isn't it?
I think you might have it on this one. That's bloody good, that lace.
Come on.
Jesus.
I mean, the top is a tiny bit, but...
It's not, that's bang on. That's absolutely bang on. Don't forget, that's pencil there.
I'm good at that, aren't I?
That is really good.
So I've managed to get that one in. Cut this one. That one fits on the other side. Jordan's just finished off the middle one because I've had enough of that jigsaw. All these are done. How good do they look? I'm absolutely made up with them. I just love this living area. It is so good. Cannot wait to get decorating. They look brilliant, don't they? Now we just need the doors going on, probably tomorrow. Yeah.
Doors on this one and this one tomorrow when them hinges come, and then we've got doors along them when the hinges come as well.
Nice.
There's the kitchen mat, and then we're done.
So today we're going to try and get the full kitchen done, and one thing that we've been struggling to find is a worktop. Last time we got it from B&Q and it is 27mm, is it?
Yeah, it's a 27mm worktop.
So it's thinner than like usual ones, but it's still quite thick and heavy. So we've had a look online, we can get an 18mm, but it's like the same price, but it's shorter, and the delivery time is like June, and we want to be away in June obviously.
So I think what we're going to do to bring the weight down is we'll run the router across quite a few times and take off a lot of the material underneath, so that realistically it looks like a 27mm worktop, but it's not, it's a lot thinner. We don't want to go too thin with it, because with oak, if you go too thin it'll just split, because it is finger jointed. So we'll probably just run it down, get it to about 18mm, and then pop that on. So to summarise all that, we're going to B&Q getting I was going to say a carpet, a worktop. Oh, you're stinky. Sweating cobs, mate. Oh, it's lovely that. We've just found a receipt from B&Q which says get 15% off when you spend £80 or more, and it's valid until May. So that is a winner. Although we might get our 5% that we get anyway with our trade account. On top of it, that'd be quite nice if we get 20% off. So I'm trying to think of like everything that we need while we've got this 15% off. So we've got some drawer runners in black, and then we're going to go and get some glue to make the shaker doors. So we've got Dulux satin wood, some more paint. We've got Gorilla Glue and this glue for the shaker style doors. So that wasn't too bad for a B&Q trip actually. It all came to £225, which was nearly 55 quid off. That's so not bad, that is it?
Can't knock that. Look at the light coming through the van. Whew, it is a good day today. This is the worktop that we've just picked up from B&Q. I think it's the same one that we got last time, which is just lovely. But first job is just to finish off these overheads. We're going to put the doors on them. I'm going to do the shaker style around the edges. And then once that, we can start building the kitchen. Jordan has already kind of made up all the carcasses. Well, cut them all to size. We've also got the new handles for the doors. Look at these. So these are the handles that we're going for. How gorgeous are they? I am in love with them. We're just going to put like the odd little hints of gold in the van. So Jordan made a start on doing the overhead doors. He cut them down to size and then we used a jig for the hinges to get them in the right place. So just as we get on a roll, all the batteries have died. So we've got them on charge. We've got a battery with 1 bar in. So let's see how far along we get.
So guys, that's the overhead cupboards done down this side. They're looking pretty sick. They're on these hinges, which I really like, but this all needs sanding and painting.
Next job is making the wheel arch box, which our Fogstar battery is going to sit on top of.
We're going to rip this to 32 centimetres, which is going to do the wheel arch box. So we want it, so where the wheel arch is, we want it so that when we slot the battery on top, we've got a slight little lip which will hold the battery in. Even though we have got a battery tray, we still want to have that little lip. Hopefully the battery will fit, and then we just need to move this. Oh.
The big boy.
The big boy, yeah.
So we've got the Fogstar 628 amp, is it?
Yeah. Yes.
And it's in.
And she's in. So I want plenty of space behind that, for in case I get the battery out or in case I need to slide the battery out.
This is going to be the kitchen end panel. That's where the kitchen starts.
Yeah. So we've got the other panels already cut. I'll lift them in now. So we're basically going to about, I think it's about here.
On this end piece, we're also going to have like a flip up extension to the worktop, which is going to be really good.
Just working out a few things. Wondering about the hob. Did we know where the hob is? I'm going to go and lift it out just to see what the size is. It's all right size that, isn't it?
It'll be nice to cook and have a nice view out the door, won't it?
Yeah, be mint, won't it?
Are you looking after the handles? Right guys, we're actually going to leave the video there. The kitchen isn't finished. We did want to get it done today, but it's like 7:30. This video goes out tomorrow and we've not even started editing, so we've unfortunately ran out of time. But this is how far we've got up to, and next week is going to be a really exciting video. We are eventually free in Larry and we are off to Wales, so make sure to tune in next Monday. And if you enjoyed the video, please give us a big thumbs up, hit subscribe, and if you got all the way to the end, leave down in the comments I'm a legend. See you next week. See you next week.
Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3. See you next.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
See you next week.
Hands are trembling right now. Right now. Deep blue water sea, afraid of jumping in right now. Right now.